Hi, this is Paul Sackett, Good News Planet. I'm here with Colleen Saidman Yee, who has a beautiful, marvelous. Wait, that looks like you on there.
It looks a bit like me, yeah.
Yoga for Life, a journey to inner peace and freedom. Wow, I'm feeling better
You
already.
feeling good? I'm feeling it.
So tell us about the book and congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is a book that's the story of my life. It's not always pretty, but I wrote it honestly. It's very raw. It's from my heart, and my hope is that others will feel less alienated as a result of me being brave enough to tell my story. And then within the story are yoga sequences for emotions. People think of yoga a lot of times as just range of motion and being flexible and sweating. And you know that yoga is so much more than that, and it can affect every cell of your body, no matter what the circumstance, whether it is addiction or trauma or insecurity. So I go through, and each chapter has a sequence that addresses whatever the emotion is of that chapter. So
Wow.
I draw you in with my stories of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, and then when I get you there, I sell you yoga.
All right. Well, that's all good.
That's all good.
All makes
Yeah.
sense. And how did you then initially find yoga as maybe as a healing for yourself? How did that come about?
A friend took me to my first yoga class in 1987. I did not want to go. I lost a coin toss, actually. She had to come boxing with me if she'd won, and I had to go to yoga if she won. So she ended up winning, and I went to yoga class. And there's a lot that I couldn't do, which upset me. I'm used to being I was a jock, I was a basketball player, I was a boxer. I'm used to being very athletic, and I am quite competitive. I hate to say that as a yogi. So I was humbled. There's a lot I couldn't do. I left the class feeling like I've never felt before. Clear, present. It was on Broadway, and I walked out, and it was almost like I'd never walked that street before. I was seeing it so differently. Um, the smells, even the sound of my feet on the pavement were different. It's almost like something had broken open.
Wow.
So that was the initial.
Well, you have a lot of people here that are supporting you, obviously. So
Yeah, it's a
I'm just
beautiful
going to ask you
community.
two
Of
last
course.
questions because I don't want to take. I would speak much longer with you, but at this moment, I know you have.
I
to,
hope you
have to
read the
meet
book.
I will. What's good news for you?
Good news for me, finding the beauty in the mundane, things that you just don't expect. Like I went to King Cullen last night because I was having a yogurt craving, and they're the only ones that sell Noosa. And checking out the clerk was just so kind. And for me, that just left like, wow, that's so beautiful. So those moments that, out here in the Hamptons when everybody is cutting everyone else off and aggressive and trying to get somewhere, and if somebody stops and says, go ahead and cross the street. Those moments of just love and peace and connection that are unexpected.
We have 5,000 shows like that. That's our show. That's what we focus on.
That's
All right. The
beautiful.
last question is because of our peace outreach that we're involved with. What does peace mean to you? Last question.
Um, Peace, well, as Mother Teresa put it, she's like, you can only really get peace through service. And I think that service can't really be authentic until you've come to a place within yourself where you feel that compassion and that empathy, and you really want to reach across the border and share that kind of love and peace.
Beautiful, beautiful. We have that quote in the show. That's a beautiful thing. You're fantastic. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
sharing.
Thank you. Pleasure. Pleasure. Thanks for the work you're doing.